My daddy always said, getting old ain't for sissies, y'all. And I think I finally understand the depth of what that really said. I really do. And I'm not even old yet. Like, I'm older, but I'm not even old. But I found myself a lot in the past couple weeks questioning myself. Like, I beat cancer for this. Like, I chose to live for what? And 99% of the time, I'm a pretty positive person. Even when stuff's chaotic inside, I can usually rearrange that shit pretty well. I've gotten good at it over the years. Never used to be like that, trust me. I have a friend who likes to stand up for other people. He doesn't like bullies. And I can relate. There's some people who would consider me being a bully. And to be honest, that's okay. Like, if that's your perception, that's fine. But I firmly believe that we're all here for a purpose. We're all here for a reason. We all have a mission. Like, we're just not energy life beings just floating around like a fart in the whirlwind, like my dad would say. There is a divine purpose why we are in this space-time, in this loop, in this realm. And yes, I was born and raised Catholic, and those of you who have had any lengthy conversation with me know that I do not identify at all fully with any religion. If I've got to pick one, I say I'm Zen. Taoist, when people get confused on what Zen is, because Zen is like your Taoist and your Buddhist religions mixed together. Do I believe in Jesus? Absolutely. Do I believe that Jesus is who any of the books say that he was or was supposed to be? No. I almost feel guilty referring to him as a he, as like a actual physical form. Energy manifested in the physical form, it becomes matter, which literally can become anything. If matter is energy and energy is frequency and frequency is emotion and the compassion is what binds the fabric of reality, then I don't understand how people are arguing with me that the trees have feelings, that the trees breathe, that we're all interconnected. But I guess people think so linearistically. So I know what my purpose has been. I know what my mission was. And the black and gray points have been reached. But there's obviously something deeper that I'm missing because I'm still here. And in all reality, yes, I made some decisions that put me in this position. Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and pass accountability off to everyone. But the way that things went down, the way that I was framed, the way that these charges were appealed, dismissed, prejudice brought back up, the timing on everything, it's just, there's no such thing as coincidences, right? And I continuously find myself wanting to come back and, like, take the bull by the horns. And then I think of the last time I went, I sat in that jail lobby for 3 hours. She come down, she got the box. So, like, why? Hi, I'm Dr. Jerica Dawn Hasman. Like, why wouldn't I play Catch Me If You Can? Like, I don't understand how someone can back a bear in a corner and then be angry at the bear when the bear fucking eats you. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. For every action, there's an equal reaction, right? Maybe a greater reaction, depending on what momentum you get behind it. Like, we don't even have to talk about gravity. Leave gravity out of it because it's electromagnetism that they've fed us this lie for us to believe the lies that they feed us, because they won't make sense unless they give us a little piece that they designed. And we as humans are so non-brilliant that we can't think for ourselves. Like, to read a book and hear something and then to go to a paper and figure out why it's real or how it's real. People just can't do that anymore. And the manipulation of the facts. Like, like, nobody's ever taken a persuasive English course in their life. I don't understand this. You could give me the same topic and you could give me one of I'm supposed to be pro it and one that I'm supposed to be against it. And by golly, I bet you anything, if you sat here with me long enough to where I could pull it up, I could convince you either freaking way. One may be right and one may be wrong. They may be both wrong, but I bet you anything I could freaking convince you if you sat here with me long enough and gave me enough time. And it's not necessarily a factor of manipulating it. It's the fact of the answers that I look for. It's kind of like if you're arguing with someone and you're asking a certain question and then you're like angry because of what you get back. Well, you didn't ask the right question. And that's referring straight to when I kept asking my ex what the hell happened with my crotch rocket title. And I never asked him if he burned it. I asked if he took it. I asked if he threw it away. I never asked if he burned it. Well, he fucking burned it. That was me asking questions. So the answers that I was getting wasn't the answer that I was looking for, but I wasn't asking the right fucking questions. So yeah, I'm really missing home. I'm really missing home. And you know what the messed up part about all of this is? As much as my biological father and I have been through, and as much as we've tit for tatted, attacked each other, hands on each other, threats, charges, cases, everything, like, I really miss my daddy, guys. And my girls, like, I don't even know what to say to him when I call him anymore. It's been so long. Like, there's so much that I want to know, and then they answer, and like, I raised them, I carried them. And I just hear their voice and I freeze. I just freeze. And I know there's times that I was not a good parent at all. I absolutely know it. Alcohol and drugs ran my life. Like, they made my decisions for me. And even so now, like, even the shit I'm in right now, I can be clean and I can be sober, but the pile of shit I'm stirring in is all due to choices that I made with using drugs, getting drugs, finding drugs, the anger that builds up when you don't have drugs. And then I talked about the numb and like relearning how to live again. Nothing feels real. Everything's like, I know everything's an illusion, right? So that makes this shit even harder. Like, I know about the loops. That 2017 scenario, the things that happened after that, the contacts that I had, the telepathic downloads, I guess we've started calling them, are just intense. And then ever since I calcified my pineal glands, like being able to discern the different dimensions, the different entities, like actually being able to communicate with some of these entities, and then to try to use my own discernment on what's true and what's false, because, you know, the devil's gonna come in and tell you lies, right? And I'm not talking like a Lucifer devil. I'm talking like your yin and your yang energy. I can use the blanket terms, but it's so much deeper than that. They had to give us some kind of language that we could understand. So, like, where do I go from here? Like Dina Carter sings, how do I get there from here? How do I make you see? How do I tell you what my heart's been telling me? I don't want to be lost in anyone's loving arms but my own, but I'm starting to wonder if the love is worth it. Love hurts, guys. And pain's the greatest motivation to change. So I'm asking myself today, like, what's the changes that I really need to make? I've got the key, but like, what door does this key go to right now? I'm the queen of making the wrong decisions. Like, Lord, what is the right decision right now? Because at this point, I want to dig 10 holes and put 10 motherfuckers in it and just... Here the fuck I am, you guys. Here I am. I solved some people's problems for a little while, but here I am. Screw it. Feed me, clothe me, heat me, give me a mat, some fucking soap. I'll try not to drop it. Maybe I will. I don't know. 3 hots, a cot, and some twat. But then I look over here at Sith and Chulo and like, shit, what am I living for? Come here, little dude. Come here, little dude. Right here. Right here. This is life, you guys. I tell you guys, you want loyalty? Get yourself a dog. I'm out.